Hi, Amy Herman here with an instructional video of how to integrate your Aweber accounts with the Key Marketing Network system. Having Aweber has been a great tool. It really gives you a lot more control over your leads and a lot more control over the emails and autoresponders that are sent out to your leads. It allows for unlimited number of broadcasts on a daily basis. And I'm not saying to broadcast your leads, every single day. But I mean, there are certain days where you have a lot going on and you have to share a lot of updates or whatever, and it's really, really handy. And this business is all about consistency. So the more consistent you are with managing your list, the more success you will have, just as in anything. So, just a couple of things. There's a couple of ways to do this. Now, when you've been using the Key Marketing Network system, and our sales presentations, you're still going to be able to do that. You're still going to be able to use the capture pages and the landing pages for the sales presentations. But there's a couple of different options that you should know about. The way you have everything set up now, you are forwarding your domain name, whether it's GDI or a different domain that you have, to the capture page of your choice. And within the Key Marketing Network system, there are 5 different capture pages. And in terms of capture page, I mean the page or the form that your leads go to when they visit your link and they opt in. They put in their name, their email, or phone number. So it's called a capture page. Sometimes it's referred to as an opt-in page. Okay. Now the first option you have is you can use the current capture page that you are using right now. Okay, so if you're using ZNZ, it would be this navy blue one with the people. If you're using instant rewards, it would be the blue and green money tree. If you're using the capture page for that brings people to join Empower Network first, it would be this one right here. MCA is down here, and there's another version of the Empower Network capture page in yellow. Okay, your landing page is the page that people get to upon entering their email and name and phone number. Okay, and we have a bunch in here because there's a series of things they have to do as they sign up. But what I did is I went to view capture pages on my control panel right here. Okay, and then I went to view landing pages. Okay, so what you want to do is just be able to identify the ones you're using. So if you're using ZNZ, it would be this one right here, the first one on the first line. And you can tell because if you hover over it, I don't know if you can see this, but at the very bottom, a link shows up, and this is landing page 1. Okay, if you are using the instant rewards, you can clearly see it with the steps here. It's landing page 4. The little link shows up on the bottom left hand corner. Okay, if you're using Empower Network, it's titled blank dark red template. We'll get that changed, but that's landing page 6. Okay, so you're going to need to refer back to these. All right, now like I said, the first way to do this is to use the Key Marketing Network capture pages that are already set up as your quote-unquote form. All right. The second way is to set up a form in Aweber, and there's instructional videos in our training site to show you how to do this. Okay, but if you want to use the same capture pages that you're using today, you don't have to change a thing. Whatever your capture page is set to, is what you would use. And what you do is you go to My Personal Information, and you can see to the right is third-party autoresponders. And I'm going to just delete this for a second to show you what you're going to see. Okay, set up third-party autoresponders. You're going to click on that. You're going to select an autoresponder, and if you're using Aweber, select that, and it's going to ask you for a campaign name. So that's what we're going to do right now, is I'm going to show you in Aweber how to set up a campaign name. Okay? Now, here's my Aweber account. So I've logged in to Aweber, and I'm going to assume you guys have set up an Aweber account. Okay? I'm going to go to my home screen. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create and manage lists. If you don't see this link at top, which you probably will, you can go to My Lists and hit the green button, Create a List. Okay? And Aweber's great. They have great customer service support. You could always give them a call or send them an email, and they'll help you out with anything. But they do kind of go through this for you. So the first thing we're going to do is set up our list name. It gives a default name, but I recommend, making it clear, because with Aweber you can track like where you're getting your leads from. So let's say you want to track, how Craigslist is doing compared to Facebook. You can identify your list. So for the moment, I'm just going to call this KMM Demo 1. Okay? And we'll see. The list name's available. If it was not available, it'll give me other choices. No one sees this but you. The list description, though, your leads will see it. So I could say, here's more info on our openings, something like that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, you're going to put in your from, name, your email address, your contact address. You must have an address in there. But if you don't want to use your current address, you can use a P.O. box or kind of make one up. But you need to put one in there by law. Now, notifications, I'm going to go ahead and put my name in here, because this will let me get notifications from Aweber when I get a lead. And I like seeing the activity, but that's optional. Okay? And then I'm going to save the settings. Okay, so now they want me to just take me to company branding. They just want me to fill in some information, company name. If you don't have one, you can make one up. It's your kind of company situation, so you can make up whatever you want. Your address, your URL. So I'm going to put in my main one, and my email signature, which is just my name and my phone number. Sometimes I'll put in a link to my blog, or I'll put in a tagline, helping ordinary people create extraordinary lives. So that will appear, in my signature line automatically. Social media, you can do this later, but you can connect up your Twitter and your Facebook, and Aweber will give you a opportunity to automatically, anytime you send out an email or a broadcast, post it on a link to your social media site. So that's pretty cool, but you always can change that. You can decide if you want that to happen or not. And that's really it for this page. So I'm going to save the settings. So now it's just going to ask for your confirmation message. Choose a pre-approved subject. I usually do the, confirm your request for information. And I'm going to just edit the intro a little bit because they don't know what KMN demo is. So I'm just going to say, we received your request for information. That's it. And I'm going to scroll down. Now, the rest we don't really have to do right now. And number 2, this is important, require opt-in on web forms. You want to turn this, it's going to show on, okay, in green, but you want to turn it off and confirm yes, okay? If you don't turn it off, then Aweber is going to send an email to the person, and they won't be able to see your information until they again opt into that email. It's called a double opt-in. So we're going to bypass that, and what this means is once they submit their information, they will be taken to number 3, the success page. So they want the confirmation success page URL. This is the landing page. So I'm going to go back to the Key Marketing Network control panel, and I'm going to go back to my account, and I'm going to visit capture pages again, and then I'm going to visit landing pages. Okay, and if I want people, if I'm using Z and Z, then I'm going to identify what's my link for Z and Z. If I'm using instant rewards like this one, I'm going to identify what is my landing page for instant rewards, or if I'm using Empower Network, which is my landing page. And we went through that earlier. So let's pretend my capture page is for instant rewards. Okay, I'm going to click on it, and at the very top it will show your link right here. Okay, I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy that link, and I'm going to go back to my Aweber list settings, and I'm just going to paste it right here. Okay, exactly how it reads, and then I'm going to save my settings. Okay, and that's it. So we set up our list, and in the next video I'll show you how to load up that list with emails and autoresponders. Okay, actually there's one last step we need to do before we load up the autoresponders. Okay, so we created our list. I want you to go back to your home page, and after you create your list, you'll probably see it at the bottom. Okay, these are your list names. So you can see the one highlighted that we just created here came in demo 1. All right, I'm just going to copy this because this is my list name. I'm going to copy that list name. I'm going to go back to the Key Marketing Network control panel, and I'm going to go to personal information. I'm going to set up the third-party autoresponder. I'm going to select Aweber, and I'm just going to enter this as my campaign name. Okay, actually I'm going to put what my real one is, but that's where you would put it. Click Save, and that's it. So now what happens is people will, when you publish your link, okay, I'm going to publish my, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to put in my link, okay, which is buildmoneynow.ws. I've already done GDI domain forwarding, so that's already going to my capture page. Okay, I'm going to click on, see, and it goes right to where it's supposed to. Okay, and then people can opt in at the bottom. So that's what is a form. Okay, and again, in the next video I will show you how to load up your list with autoresponders and send out broadcasts. I'll see you on the next video.